I've had the pleasure for the last year and a half as president to work closely with Shannon, and I can't tell you what a gem she is in terms of leading our people, and I think the results that we get speak for themselves. So without any further ado, let me bring forward our Executive Director, Shannon Boyle.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our annual Groundbreakers celebration. It's a pleasure to be here tonight with all of you. So many familiar, friendly faces, as well as some new ones joining us for the first time. I'd like to just say a quick couple of thank yous. Ed really covered everyone, but thank you to the Waldorf family, Bill and Stephen, for all your work to put together this event. I'd like to thank Habitat for Humanity Nassau County and the great work that they have been doing right alongside with us. I'd like to thank the staff and Cynthia for a great job done this year. Thank you to the Gala Committee. And I too would like to remember Tom and Carol Whalen, who unfortunately cannot be with us tonight, but they are absolutely with us in spirit and commitment as we move forward, breaking the cycle of homelessness. It is always my honor to stand before all of you and share just a little window into the lives of our families and veterans. When they come to us at New Ground, they are homeless. I would like to share a story with you tonight of one such family. I'll call our father in the family, David. He's a single father of 2 sons. They were in a shelter for way too long. Unfortunately, because of Hurricane Sandy, they were delayed in moving into one of our apartments, and so that time became even longer. David was giving up hope. He was frustrated. He wanted to provide for his sons, and he just could not do it. He did not have a high school diploma. He was working 2 jobs, and it was still not enough to support his family. The last thing he ever wanted to do was to take his sons into a homeless shelter. Since joining New Ground and moving into our program in April, he has accomplished so many things. He earned his CDL, his commercial driver's license, this summer. Within a week of passing the road test, he had a job. For him, it was a wonderful thing to be able to show his children that when you work hard, when you put forward what you need to do, and when you have the support and the help that you need to do it, you can really make things happen. Something that our families experience so often is that our process with them is not this smooth sailing into the sunset. It's a dance. We take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Part of the reason why New Ground works, why this program works, is because when the unexpected and the unusual happens, we can juggle all of the needs and fix it and keep taking those steps forward. For David, this was the fact that he wanted to go to school. He started working towards his GED, but he was frustrated because it was difficult, and he knew it was going to probably take him 2 years to get that high school diploma. So we regrouped and we said, well, what can we do immediately? And he could do his CDL, and he did it. But of course, with a week to go before he started that CDL program part-time, he was laid off from his job. So now he has no income. He's got to go to unemployment. He's got to figure out how he's going to pay his bills. But he had New Ground. So we helped him figure out how to manage, how to adjust, how to survive and go to school full-time and get that CDL license in just a few weeks instead of a few months. Now he has the job, he's doing well, he has repaired his credit to a certain extent, he's paid off his debts, but his credit score is not very good. And then what happens? His car starts to die. And now if he doesn't have a vehicle, he cannot get to work, he cannot get his boys where they need to go, and he cannot continue to go to his GED program, which he's still doing, 3 nights a week. So that's where New Ground comes in yet again. We were scrambling, trying to figure out how can we help him get a car? Can we give him a loan that's interest-free from New Ground to help him buy something, and would it be reliable? And then I got a phone call last week from a friend of New Ground who said, we want to donate a car. Could you use a car? This is how things work. It's really this amazing. The next day, myself, Ashley, his social worker, and Evel Sweeney, our coordinator, were able to bring him into the office and say, guess what, David? We have a car. We're giving you a car. He was dumbfounded, shocked, speechless. He's 6'2", pretty big guy. I think he was about to cry. I know I was, as was Ashley and Evel. This is making dreams come true. This is all possible because of every one of you tonight. David's life will be forever changed, and what we are also giving him is the hope to continue moving forward. He knows that this is not an easy journey, that it is going to be 3 steps forward and 2 steps backward. But he's taking those steps with us, with all of us, every day. And so we can overcome those challenges and make sure that David is successful and that his 2 sons are successful. And for this, I thank all of you because you made it possible. Thank you for being here.